Today we go with the practical portrait of this PySpark. Fine. So you can check your Google Drive, right? Software is forwarded just now. Okay. So you will be getting VMware Workstation, Xubuntu, right? You will be getting, if we extract it, you will be getting two folders. One is VMware. If we install it, normal installation, and also at the last, you will ask one key. One more separate notepad file in that keys are there. We can copy any one key, right? Yes. So once you install VMware Workstation, right, you will get the shortcut on your desktop. Till key, you'll ask for the key. I already forwarded one key. Right? But many keys are there. Any one key you can just. So first, initially, you will get this home. Open a virtual machine. You can say open a virtual machine. Forwarded you, right? Once you extract it, you will get. So that is WinRAR file. Okay. Okay, you can see this Xubuntu folder, right? In that Ubuntu 64-bit, you can click and say open, right? It gets opened. Once you say open, it gets opened. Yes. See, if you got any queries, right? Anyone, if you got any queries during the session, no need to wait up to the end of the session, right? You can just ask immediately during the session itself. If a running topic, if you've got any query related to the running topic, you can just unmute and immediately you can ask, right? Otherwise, you can type in the chat. I can see in the chat. Okay. Okay. So once you say open virtual machine and select where workstation machine configuration, you click it. And if you've got, okay, power on this virtual machine, right? And if you've got a good memory, right? If you've got a good memory, you can go to this memory and say, if you've got 16 GB, you can allocate nearly 6 GB for this. You can scroll this to 6, otherwise give 6 right here. If you've got 8 GB, just give 2 or 3 GB. If you've got 16 GB, allocate 6 GB for this VMware. If you execute this VMware, if you open this VMware only, the RAM will be utilized. Otherwise, it won't be utilized. Or on this virtual machine, you can say yes. Or on this virtual machine, it is going to start. Linux. It is going to start Linux within your system. Right. Hope everyone has got Python, right? No need to brush up with the Python syntaxes. Hello.
Your voice is breaking in between. Currently, it's okay, but it's breaking in between actually.
Okay. So I was saying, right? Okay. So before I go with the practical part, no need to discuss any syntaxes of Python, right? Directly, I'm going with the practical part.
Sure, you can little bit, make the brush up on the Python. You also said earlier also.
Yes, yes. So password is Hadoop. Say Hadoop. Probably your Linux is going to load, right? Linux. So very quickly, I'll just show you the syntaxes, right? Python looks like normal in English statements. It's not as complex as other programmings, right? So here, okay, this top left corner, you will get one icon, right? Click it and say terminal emulator, right? You will get terminal gets opened. Terminal gets opened. I don't have Python. It will be good if we discuss on Python. Okay. Second. Okay. So this
And
is
sir, in 4 GB laptop, 4 GB RAM, will that be a problem to install?
why can't you extend to 8 GB, right? If you go to that computer shop, right? They'll keep one more 4 GB slot. There will be one more slot available, right? Otherwise, they'll remove that 4 GB and keep 8 GB in it.
Yeah. So now I'm just asking if it is
4 GB,
possible.
4 GB because the total PySpark will be dealing with RAM, right?
Mhm.
Hadoop means okay, but PySpark, what we discussed till now, right? So everything we are in memory computation, right? Okay, you will be getting, but it will be too slow.
Okay.
You won't get interest to practice also. Means if you type the command after 2 minutes, you will get that output.
Okay, got it.
Means slowly you will get. If it is RAM is good, immediately it displays that, right? Okay, means if you go to that shop, right? Whether if there is another slot, they'll keep one more 4 GB just for 2000 or 3000, right? They'll still keep one more RAM slot. Otherwise, if one more slot not available, they remove that 4 GB directly. They'll keep one 8 GB slot. So it is not. It won't cost much. Just for even it increases your computer speed, and also for practicing, it will be helpful. Go with 8 GB, right? Even in mobile phones, you got like 8 GB, 16 GB, right? Still, people using 4 GB RAMs computers. Okay. We try to extend for 8 GB, right?
Hello,
Okay,
sir.
fine.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Actually, we lost in the middle. If you don't mind, could you please start how you started? Could you please repeat again, sir?
Okay, 1 second. See here, okay, if you want to close, you need to, at the top right corner, the close option, right? If you close it, you'll ask and say power off. If you want to, once you open, if you want to close it. And here, 1 second. Once again, I'm saying you briefly about this, about the software, right? Everyone are in the WhatsApp group, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to provide you a software, Xubuntu VMware .rar file. .rar file. Is there a mandated to run Hadoop? Actually, I don't know Hadoop now. Okay, Xubuntu VMware .rar, right? if you extract it, generally, okay, you will have WinRAR software extractor. If you right click and say extract, right? If you right click and say extract, you will get two folders. VMware and Xubuntu. This one you install it. So I provided two things to you. I am provided two things if you see in the Google Drive. One is keys, one is Xubuntu. If you extract it, you will get two things. Install it. At the last, you'll ask a key. Any one key, I provided many keys, any one key you can use it. And this Xubuntu folder will be there. Now after installation, what to do, I'm going to say now. After this VMware installation, I'm going to say, right? And this Xubuntu folder where you have saved it, that path you need to remember. Okay, so you can see the shortcut on your desktop. You need to say shortcut on your desktop, VMware Workstation. Yes. Initially, you will get this. You will get this whenever you open this. Okay. Open a virtual machine, you should say. That folder, you browse it where it is and you open. You'll get like 3 squares. One icon you can see. Ubuntu 64. So click it. Please be in mute. Click it and say open. Click it and say get open. This Ubuntu 64-bit, you click it and say open. Once you say open, right? At the left side, you will see this Ubuntu 64, the same, that icon and this 64. You will get it, right? From here onwards, from here on, if you have got good RAM memory, I'm saying that if you want to more speed, high, immediately while typing the command, immediately getting the output, right? For that case, if you have got, anyone has got 16 GB or more than that, you can allocate a good memory to this VMware by clicking this memory option. Right? So it's 2 GB as of now. If it's only 8 GB, right? But if you've got 16 GB, make it to 6 GB by scrolling this slider up. Or you can give 60 something right here. 6,000 something you can give. 6 GB means nearly it will be 6,000, right? And specify here, or you can move the slider and say okay here, right? That RAM will be taken, right? Yes, that RAM will be taken. Otherwise, you've got 8 GB, allocate 2 or 3 GB and say power on this virtual machine. Whenever you say power on this virtual machine, right? For some of you, it will say your VMware technology is disabled. Try to enable it. For any one of you, VTX technology or virtualization or VMware is disabled. Your system is supporting, but it is disabled. Please enable it. Means you need to go to BIOS settings. Means whenever you restart your system, right, by pressing F2, F9 or F10, right, by depending upon the different vendors, HP, Dell, like, so you will be entering into the BIOS settings. Don't know, you can just check, Google it, how to open BIOS settings for Windows 10 or Windows 11. Everyone you won't get, but only some of you may get that. If you say power on this virtual machine, it will say if it is supported, your virtualization, if it is supported, it will say it will open. If it is not supported, it is disabled mode. You need to enable it. How to enable? You need to go to BIOS settings. In that, if you search, you will see VTX technology or virtualization or virtual, you'll get, right. You need to disable it. You need to enable it and save it and restart your system. 90% you won't get, 10% of the students will be getting that option, right? Okay. I also show, right, how to install PySpark on this Windows environment. So for that, some software is required. Python software required, Java software required, Spark software required. Some other things are required. I'll show you, right? I will show you the installation. First work on this. So here the password is Hadoop. Say enter. So Linux is getting loaded within the Windows machine. Linux is getting opened, right? We're working with that.
Sir, it will work for Mac also.
Mac, it will be little difficult, VMware.
Because I have Mac actually.
You doesn't have access to Windows at all?
No.
Then you can work on Jupyter Notebook.
Okay.
You can work on Jupyter Notebook, right? Yes. Install
Thank you,
Jupyter in your system, right? And you can work on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Open this terminal, right? So here, okay, you will get this terminal, right? Top left corner, you will see that icon. You click it and say terminal gets opened. Otherwise, a shortcut to open terminal. What is the shortcut to open terminal? Control Alt T. Control Alt T. A new terminal gets open. Control Alt T for opening a new terminal, right? Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Is my screen visible to? Is my screen visible? What is that I'm typing?
Yes,
Visible, right? The text.
visible.
If you want to still maximize it, right? If you want to still maximize this, can you see this okay. Okay, 1 second. If you still want to maximize this screen when you're working, right? Can you see this 4 arrow symbols here? 4 arrow symbol icon is there, right? Hello? For full screen. For full screen.
Yes, sir.
You click it, right? Totally you will get a very big screen like this. If you have got a good RAM, 16 GB, like you can use it. You can expand it. Otherwise, you can just do in minimized format. So for maximizing, you can just maximize and check, right? Okay.
What you did for the maximizer?
So this 4 arrow symbol is there.
Mhm.
The symbol you can see, right? Enter full screen mode.
For
Okay.
maximizing, we need a good RAM or what?
You can work, but sometimes, most of the time, if your RAM is, if you have got small RAMs, it gets stuck. Okay. File, terminal. So here, plus view, zoom in, view, zoom in, zoom in for increasing the font. And here, directly you can say PySpark, right? PySpark means your Python is going to start. Whenever I say PySpark, your Python is going to start. Slowly the
So in our virtual machine, we need to install it, the PySpark, or it's already available.
What is it?
So in our virtual machine that we are installing, so there we have to install this PySpark.
Whatever I have provided, right? Nothing you need to install. The steps I said,
Okay.
that is enough.
Okay, all right.
Sir, if it is in Jupyter Notebook, it is you say PySpark, it works.
For Jupyter Notebook, right? Mm, you need to install. Okay, and Jupyter Notebook. Okay, I'll say you right. In the next session, I will say you right how to work on Jupyter Notebook.
Yes, sir.
In Jupyter Notebook, right? We need to install PySpark. We need to install PySpark. You doesn't have access to Windows at all, right?
I have, sir, but I also wanted to know like how to work with
Mac
Jupyter.
in Mac you're talking.
No. For me, it is good. I have VMware, but I also wanted to know how we can work with Jupyter Notebook as well.
Jupyter Notebook, Jupyter Notebook, I'll be showing you in detail. We'll be discussing many examples on Jupyter, but immediately now I doesn't want to show you that, right?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Sir, I don't have actually window access in Mac. So I need to install window and
For practicing also, you cannot get it from others.
Jupyter. Just I'm trying to just install now. So yeah.
Okay. So, okay, fine. So I'll show you, right, how I try to install Anaconda. Today at the end of the session, I'll show you everyone try to install Anaconda, right? Anaconda distribution. How do you can execute within the Spider? Even in PyCharm ID, you can run this PySpark code. PyCharm. If you got PyCharm, it's fine. If you got Jupyter, it is fine. If you got Spider ID, it is fine, where you can run PySpark.
We can do Visual Studio also, right?
In Visual Studio Code, right? I didn't try it PySpark on it, but I need to check in VS Code whether it works.
Okay.
Okay. But in PyCharm, in Spider, or in Jupyter, right, it works. But we need to have what we need to install something, right? We need to pip install PySpark.
So how to install the PySpark in the Linux system?
How to install PySpark on Linux? In Linux machine, right? If you want to install PySpark, right?
Yeah, right.
Hadoop required for it.
So if we have a Spark installed already in our system, in Linux system, then do we need PySpark separately?
No, not required.
Right. Directly we can type PySpark, it will work.
Yes. If you already got Spark installed in your system, no need to
Okay.
install PySpark separately, right? Spark with Scala, Spark with Python, both gets open. 1 second. I'll say what is the difference. 1 second.
Sir, could you please tell me Python syntaxes? Actually, I don't think.
And see. See, whenever you say PySpark in the Linux terminal, right? Whenever you say Linux terminal, within the Linux terminal, if you are saying PySpark, by default, Python interpreter gets opened. By default, Python interpreter gets opened, right? Yes. You can work with Python. And same in the same Linux, in the same whatever, if you have installed Spark, right? If you are saying Spark, if you are typing Spark, Scala prompt get opened. If you are typing Spark means Scala prompt. If you are saying PySpark means Python prompt gets open. That's the difference. By default, Spark built using Scala language. If you say Spark by default. Yes, I'll go with that. Gangadhar, right? Can you? Yes. I'll show you right how to execute that, how to execute in different environments, right? I'll show you how to run this PySpark in different environments. I'll be showing you that. Whichever environment you are comfortable, you can just run on this. Spark, okay. Okay, so PySpark, if you type PySpark, we'll get Python. If you say Spark, we'll get Scala prompt. So I said PySpark, so that's why I got, so I said what? PySpark. See, I said PySpark in this Linux terminal. So Spark, Python prompt is got opened. Now I can work with any Python syntaxes here directly. PySpark and Python syntaxes
Sir,
I
we
can
need
work.
to install the Python also, right? Before that, PySpark.
So for installing PySpark, right? Mandatory Java is required.
Other than nothing.
Java
This
is
Spark.
first thing is Java compulsory. Next Python. Next Spark. All these three required. Apache Spark.
Okay.
I'll show you right. Directly on the Windows, I'll show you the execution, how to run and execute your code on Windows environment. On this Linux VMware, I'll show you. On Jupyter Notebook, I'll show you. On PyCharm, I'll show you. On Spider, I'll show you. Within this Databricks environment, I'll show you. So different environments, right? So first, in this VMware, and at the end of the session, I'll ask you to work with Anaconda distributions, right? For data science and data engineering. So here, okay, 1 second. So many of you like asking for, just I'll go with the, I'll just brief you with the syntaxes, right? Python. So basics of Python required, right? Programming, okay. So Python is an interpretation, line by line execution. You can interact with Python statement by statement. No need to define the data types. So variables x equal to 10, yes. Y equal to 20, yes. What is x value? It is saying 10. What is y value? It is saying 20. I want to know what is the text here. Type, what data type it is. What data type it is. Int type. What data type it is? Int type. Y equal to 4.5. No need to say float y in text like other programmings, right? Directly if you say y, it will say 4.5. Type of y will be what type? Float type. So if something x equal to Spark, if you are saying, if you are keeping something in double quotes, type is what type? Type of x will be string type. X is 10, y is 4. I can perform any arithmetic operation. X plus y, x minus y, x into y directly. I can interact just like normal English statements, right? You won't see any complex statements here. Okay. Integer type, float type, string type. And if you see how simple defining collections, mainly 4 types of collections you see, right? X equal to a list 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 list of values. In other programming, we say array of array. I won't take in a order. I will take in 30, 10, 40, 20, 50. Okay. X means it prints the entire list as it is. I want to know the number of elements, len of X, length of X. Fine. I want to find the max element. If you've got a very big list of more than 100 elements, max of X it returns 50. Min of this list, X list, what is that? 10, right? Yes. I want to find the sum of all this 10, 30 plus 10 plus 40 plus 20 plus 50. 1 second. Okay. Min of X is 10, max of X is 50. Yes. I want to find the sum of 10, 30 plus 10 plus 40 plus 20 plus 50. All the elements of the list. Just to say sum of which list? X list. You will get the sum of all the elements. There is no function for average. If you want to find average, you say, okay, sum of X by, sum of X by
Length of elements.
Length of
len of X. There is no separate functionality. Average is 30. Okay, fine. If you want to arrange all these elements in a particular ascending order, no need to write huge codings like other, right? Sorted of X. Just to say sorted of X, you will get in ascending order. If you want in descending order, same sorted of X only. Sorted of X only. Means sorted of X you will get in ascending, right? The ascending, if I reverse it, you will get in descending, right? Say reverse equal to true. Reverse equal to true, you say. Means by default it will be false. If you say true means it will sort, you will get ascending. The ascending reverse, you will get in descending. Right? So in this way, you no need to find len, max, min, sum, sorted. I want to access the second element of the list. Indexing starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. X of 1 means which element? Everyone, try to respond.
10.
30.
X of
10.
1 is what?
10.
10.
30.
X of 1 is 10. X of 1, 10, right? X of 0 means 30. Starts with
Yes.
0.
Okay.
X of 1 is 10. X of minus 1 means what?
50. Sir, 50.
Last element. Minus 1. Minus 2 means 20. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Okay. Positive index starts with 0 to negative index will start from X of minus 1 means 50. If you want the last element, X of minus 1. Okay. X of 0 means first element. So 5 elements are there. I want to add a new element. X dot append 60. I'm appending a new element 60. X is a list. To the X list, append a new element 60. X, yes, new element 60 got added. But At a time, if you want to add more elements, 70, 80, 90, I want to add at a time. Using append, you can add only one element at a time, but x dot extend with the 70, 80, 90, right? 70, 80, 90. X dot extend 70, 80, 90. Extending means you are extending X list. Otherwise, Y is a new list. Y is a new list. 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. Y is a new list. Fine. So okay, Y is a new list, X is a new list. X has already got 6 elements. I want to extend X list. I want to extend X list. With what elements you want to extend? With Y elements I want to extend. That's it. That's it. Now if you say X, how many elements you will see? You have extended X list with the elements of Y. Now if you see 11 elements, you will see. All these 15, 25, 35, 45, 55 elements of Y, right? They got appended. Previously append only 60 got appended, but I want 5 elements at a time. If you want to append, take a new list and say X dot extend with Y elements, right? But if you talk append is appending at the end, extend also it is adding the elements, but between this 10 and 40 I want to insert a new element. Always elements are added at the end, right? But I want in the middle, I want to get added, right? So we go for insert. X dot insert. Insert X is that list. Into the X list you want to insert. At where you want to, at the second position, I want to 25 to be inserted. X dot insert, one more insertion, right? Insert Ajay. Where you want Ajay? At the 4 index, you want Ajay to get inserted. So 2 insertions you are doing at the second position and the 4th position. Check it at the second position, 25 got inserted. At the 4th position, Ajay got inserted, right? So at whatever index you want to insert, insert method is useful. If you want to add at the end, append method. If you want to append multiple values at a time, go for extend, right? So I want to remove X dot. If you want to remove an element, X dot pop at the second index, so whatever element is there, remove it. Which element got removed? 25, right?
Second element.
25. Second. I want to remove the last element 55. X dot pop off.
-1.
X dot pop of -1 if you say yes, it gets removed. 55. Now if we say X, there's no 55 in it. But you don't know, right? Which index, which element at what index. You want to remove a particular element from a list, instead of going with pop, you can directly say from the X list remove which element you want to remove. 50, you remove 50. Yes, 50 gets removed directly. X dot remove Ajay. Remove Ajay. Ajay gets removed. X dot remove Ajay. Ajay gets removed.
What is difference between pop and then remove?
Pop based
Both
on
are same,
X, based on index only it will remove.
Okay.
But this one
And
directly based on value it removes.
okay, so fine.
50, we want to remove which element? 50, directly remove 50 use. You want to remove Ajay, directly remove Ajay use. But pop, we need to use the index position. Whichever is present at the 4th position, remove it means X dot pop off. Okay. X equal to 5, 3, 1, 4, 2. In this way, there is a list. X is a list. Sort this list. X dot sort. You will get in ascending order. There is a method called sort. Here, the original list will be modified. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got. If you want to in descending order, if you want in descending order, there is one more method in list reverse. If you reverse it, if you say X, you will get in descending or in reversed order. See, in a list, right? In array, only similar data types only allowed, but in a list you can have, for example, employee ID 101, employee name Ajay, its salary 90,870.40. Is it allowed? One integer, one string, and one float. 3 different data types. In other programmings, right? It's not allowed, right?
Yes. Yes, yes, no problem.
Yes, sir.
One employee ID, name, salary. ID, name, salary, right? Yes. So one integer, one string, one float allowed within a list. List allows both homogeneous and heterogeneous elements, right? It allows. X of 1, 2 means what?
Two-dimension array.
J.
X of 1, comma, X of 2 means it will print Ajay and salary. X of 1 means Ajay, X of 2 means salary, indexing. But what is X of 1, 2? It will print lowercase a. X of 1 means Ajay. In this Ajay again 0, 1, 2. A. Understood this? X of 1 means Ajay. In that Ajay 0, 1, 2. String also has got index.
Got it.
So here, okay, understood it? Okay. So if you talk about this is the comment in Python. Comment starts with hash symbol. So collections, 4 types of collection data types. List represented by using squared bracket. Tuple represented by using this bracket. Set represented by using curly bracket. By seeing the brackets only, you should identify, right, in the program code what type of collection it is. Dictionary, key and value. Collection of key and value. For example, age 25. Age is the key, 25 is the value. Name Ajay. Name is the key, Ajay is the value. Collection of key value pairs, dictionary we say. 4 types of collection, list, tuple, set, and dictionary. List, set, and dictionary. All these are mutable. Mutable months, changes allowed. Changes allowed. Only tuple is immutable. Tuple means immutable. What do you mean by mutable and immutable? Mutable means changes allowed. Immutable means changes not allowed. Changes not allowed. See here, changes, modifications. Here previously in the case of list you have seen, you want, you can insert a new element, you can remove an element, you can modify an element, all allowed. But in tuple, no. It's like a constant. If I define a tuple like this, in this way, in this bracket, you cannot modify. You are not supposed to modify it. For example, x equal to 10. What type it is? What data type it is? Hello?
Int, sir.
Int.
Int. That is integer type. Now,
It could be byte also, right? Here, because this is not a big data today.
10, 20, 30 is what data type?
With the list.
10, 20, 30. If a square bracket is there, it's a list type. Square
Right.
bracket, list type. If you have got this bracket, right, it is tuple type. If curly bracket, set type. If no bracket also, it is tuple type only. If no bracket also, it will be tuple type only. Anytime, if you see, it will be tuple type. Yes, x equal to 10, it's what data type? What data type? I used this bracket.
Tuple.
Tuple.
So one thing you need to understand here carefully, if there is only one element in a tuple, it's not a tuple. If there is one element is in a tuple, it's not a tuple. X
Then int.
equal to, it is int type. Type of x is int type. If you are representing like x equal to 10 comma, it is expecting multiple values. Now it will be tuple type. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
So here tuple means list of integer values.
List is list of integers you can have, list of strings you can have. List means what? List of integers, list of strings, list of floats, or combination of all those. Collection of values.
More than one, right?
List can have one value or more than one. Tuple should have more than one. If it is one, it's not a tuple.
So can you repeat the dictionary also?
Yeah, I'm coming to the dictionary.
Okay.
10 cities. City equal to, for example, city equal to Mumbai. What type? What data type it is?
String.
Type of city is what?
Strings.
String type.
String.
Now city Mumbai comma I said. What data type it is? Mumbai comma I said.
Tuple.
Anytime if you are keeping comma at the end means it will be tuple type series. Comma means it is expecting multiple values. If there is only one element in a tuple, it's not a tuple. It is that what data type it is that type. If comma is there, it will be tuple type. If no bracket also, it will be tuple type. X comma y equal to 10, 20. What is x value of x here?
10.
What is the value of y? 20.
20.
This kind of syntax also fine. X equal to y equal to 10 comma 20. What is x value here? What is x value here? Everyone.
10.
10, 20.
X is
10,
one tuple.
20.
X is one tuple. Y also one tuple. To x one tuple assigned. Y also one tuple assigned. The previously x comma y means x takes 10, y takes 20. X is one tuple. Where it went? X is one tuple. Y is one tuple. Right? Yes.
Previously also it was tuple type only, x comma y, 10,
No,
20.
it was 10 integer. Y is a 20
Oh,
integer.
yeah.
See this different syntaxes. And I got a tuple 10, 20. 10, 20, 30. One tuple. X equal to 10, 20, 30. Y equal to 40, 50. What is x plus 5? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Union operation. X equal to 10, 20, 30. Yes. 10, 20, 30. What is x into 3? Tuple 3 times. Tuple elements repeated for 3 times. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. One tuple with 9 elements. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. Just like a string, right? Hello, x into 3 means 3 times hello, right? X into 5 means 5 times hello, right? Same way in tuple also the same thing. Next is set. X equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30. How many elements in the set? How many elements in the set? Len.
3.
Seven.
How many elements?
4.
4,
Seven.
4, 4. Sorry.
In the
Seven.
case
Seven.
of list and tuple, whatever we have discussed, if there are duplicates also allowed, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30 3 times. Length will be 9 in the previous tuple, but in the case of set, it won't allows duplicate. It won't allows duplicates. Length is 4 only. In the case of list 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, observe here, a list is there, tuple is there. If you say X and say print X, if you say X and if you say X, the same order, you will get the same order. First element 30, second element 10, 40, 20, 50. In the case of list, the same order, but set is not ordered, it's unordered. You say X, which element comes first, which element comes second, you cannot say. 40 came first, 10 came second, 20 came third. But in the list, it follows order. Tuple also follows order. In case of set, it won't follow order. It won't allow duplicates. There is no indexing also. In the case of list or tuple, X of 0 means first element. You cannot say which is the first element. This is not supported. Error. Whenever you want to represent some employee details, employee ID, employee name, salary. In this way, list within lists you can have like this, list within lists. 1 or 2, Rahul, 40,000. So in this way, list, first employee, second list, second employee. In this way, within the list, you can have multiple lists allowed. EMP of 0 means first employee. EMP of 1 means second employee. Indexing. You can have like this. Second employee. In a set also, can you have like set within sets? Set of 1, 2, 3. Is it allowed or not? Everyone. Sets within sets. Allowed or not?
Yes.
Yeah, allowed.
No. Sets within sets not allowed. No, error you get. Sets within sets not allowed. List within list allowed, tuple within tuple allowed, set within sets not allowed. When to go for list, when to go for tuples, when to go for sets. When to go for list, when to go for tuples, when to go for sets. For example, employee. So most of the time in our coding, we'll be using these collections, right? List, tuple, sets. Lists mostly used, tuples used. We're taking like data, working with database. List, when to go for list, when to go for tuple, when to go for set. List for mainly 3 things. Tuple for one purpose. Set as one purpose. What are the 3 things? For insertions, updations, and deletions. For insertions, updations, deletions, go for list. You can insert a new element in a list. You can update a new element. You can delete an element from a list. These 3 you cannot do in tuple. These three you cannot do in a tuple. Tuple is just like a constant. By defining a tuple, you cannot insert a new element, you cannot remove an element, you cannot modify. It's like a constant. List you can insert, you can update, you can delete. A employee detail is there. Employee ID 101, employee name Ajay, salary 50,000, assistant manager is designation. If it is a list, tomorrow he got a promotion, he became manager. His salary also incremented. EMP of 012, his salary became 80,000. We'll go and modify this to 80,000. It's allowed. And it's 0123, assistant manager, modified to manager. Yes. Just to say EMP of 3 equal to manager. Now, if we try to print EMP, it will print 105 Ajay, 80,000 manager. This is allowed. Append a new element. City belongs to Hyderabad city. Append method. But in the case of tuple, like a constant, just like your MSET result, hall ticket number, name, rank. These three you cannot modify. Either your hall ticket number, your name or rank, or you cannot add anything. It's like a tuple somewhere where you cannot modifications not required, like constant. Set for mathematical operations. Mathematical operations. Control L, 1 second. Click here, click on this and say Control L, you will clears the screen. Clears means just you can see all this. If you scroll up, you can see all this, whatever we discussed. Okay, X is a set. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yes. If you want to add a new element, add method. Add 60 means 60 gets added. Very simple, right? What 60 got added somewhere. X dot removes element. Which element you want to remove? Remove that element. From a tuple, you cannot perform add or remove, but from set you can do. Remove 40. 40 gets removed. Check it. Remove 40. 40 got removed. X dot copy. A duplicate copy of X I want and store it in Y. Now say Y means the same elements. X is one set, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Y is another set. 10, 20, 60, 70, 80. What to perform using set? Okay. X dot union operation. X dot union Y means 10 to 80. X dot intersection means intersection. Just like normal English, the statements will be Python statements. X dot intersection Y means common elements, which are the common 10, 20. X minus 5 you say. X minus 5 means it remove the elements of Y from X. What elements of Y you can remove from X? What elements of Y you can remove from X? 10, 20, right?
Yes.
Only 10, 20. Output will be 30, 40, 50. Y minus X means what? What elements of X you can remove from Y? 10, 20 only. 60, 70, 80.
10, 20.
In this way, mathematical operations you can perform. Okay. Last collection, dictionary.
If we have the requirement to set within the set, then how do we go with this actually?
In Python, you can never have a set within set.
Okay, like such a requirement, then how we have
There
to
is
go
a
with
there,
the
there is a property set allows only immutable elements. It won't allow mutables. Means mutable means list, set, dictionary, all are mutable. So it won't allow set also into the set because set is mutable. Only tuple allowed within a set. Dictionary, collection of key value pairs. Key colon value, key and value brackets. Collection of key and value. Collection of key and value pairs. X equal to name. Achha, age 25. Salary 90,000. X if I say entire dictionary. I want to print X is the dictionary name. I want only the name X. So if you pass the key, you will get the value. If you pass the key, you will get the value for it. Name, if you pass to the X dictionary, if you pass the key, you will get the value Achha. If you pass the key sal, you will get the value for it. I want all the keys, X dot keys. It prints all the keys. Keys, name, age, salary. X dot values, it prints all the values. I want name, age, salaries. That I want to add a new key value pair. City, Hyderabad. I want to add a new key value pair. City, Hyderabad. To which dictionary? X dictionary. What you want to add? City. What is the value for it? Hyderabad. In this way. Now check it. Let's say X city Hyderabad also you got. First one you can see. I doesn't want age. Remove that age. X is the dictionary. X dot pop. Pop of age. Pop of age means now we see the age totally gone removed from that. Age 25. If you want to remove, if I want to add, I added city Hyderabad. Here I removed. We can add elements, you can remove elements, print all the keys, print all the values. Dictionary within a dictionary you can have.
again here? What is the difference between pop and X? Close bracket into cell.
Pop and
Pop and X close bracket into cell. Both are giving the same result, right?
pop of age means
Pop.
age 25 got removed.
Okay, got removed. Okay, fine.
See that in the next output you can see.
Oh, okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay, this is regarding collections, list, tuple, sets, and dictionaries. You can add element to a dictionary, remove element, printing all the keys, printing all the values. If you see this if else, right? Here in the case of Python, if x greater than 0, if x greater than 0, colon should be kept here. In other programming, you won't keep any colon. How many statements you want to write within the if block, or for all the statements? If we say enter, some space indentation to be followed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 spaces. Print positive number. Enter, else. Colon should be kept, colon compulsory. Print negative number. Negative number, right? Yes. If x greater than 0, print positive number, if else negative. But here, in other programming, you'll keep curly bracket for if block, else block, right? But here we won't give any curly bracket. If there are 4 statements in the if block, all the 4 statements should have some indentation. For else also should have some indentation.
So how indentation is getting work here? Like if you are giving after 4 space and the print statement. Again you are giving else, but else is not starting. You have started from the first. It should be
So,
also in the 4
if and
space, right?
else can start, but statements within the if, statements within the else, you cannot start from starting. If you have got here, see this like unlike other programming, there is a concept called indentation in Python. If you will provide condition here, colon compulsory, statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4, this much of space you need to leave. This much of space you need to leave for all the statements. For all the statements, right? This much of space has to be left. All the statements. Else, again to start, this else also indentation to be followed, space indentation. We won't give bracket here. All the statements should follow the same space indentation. Okay, fine. If in this Python you got elif functionality, you got elif functionality. Elif instead of writing else if, right? Okay, what is the current time? See, if I want to work with elif functionality, understand this if else, right? Condition based, if condition is true, if only if or else only one block executes. See, it's saying positive number. For example, time example 2. Time equal to 19.59. 19.59. 19.59. Okay, time value 9. Okay, if time less than, for example, if time less than or equal to 12, morning 12, right? Use space, print. Time is not less than 12, assume. If it is above 12, check with one more condition, elif multiple. In the case of if or else, if one condition, if that condition falls, go, but here check with multiple condition. Time less than or equal to 16. If time less than or equal to 16, right? Means up to afternoon 4 o'clock. Give some space indentation. Good afternoon. Still, if time is less than 16, time is above 16. If this condition also falls, again check with one more condition. If time less than or equal to 20, check with one more condition, print. Good evening. If this condition also, if it passes,
think-
also not, finally go for else.
I
If
think
not-
indentations is not good. Else if
Not a
you have to
problem.
give one more space, no? You have to give one more space, right?
Where? Okay, for L, okay, not a problem. It doesn't mean that all that if in the within the single if else, if you got 3 statements, all those 3 statements should follow the same indentation. If I can give
Okay.
one space, for L if I can give 3 spaces, one more L if I can give 5 spaces. Within a single block, if or L if that it's a single, all the statements should follow the same indentation.
Okay, so indentations
This-
is working with the
this is
particular
one-
block only, right?
This is one block, this second block, this third block. Out of these 4 blocks, only one block executes. As per our, which block executes here? Finally say good night. Here, time equal to 19.59 means this is going to execute good afternoon. What is it? Okay, 16.
Good evening.
Good evening. It says less than or equal to 20. About 20, it says good night. So if this first condition itself is true, it prints good morning. The remaining won't execute. Second condition, it won't execute the remaining. Only one block executes depending upon the which one it is matching with. So what it is printing? Good evening. If you want to accept, we have given time as this, but if you want, I want to accept the date and time from the system. So there is a module called import datetime module. Datetime module in Python, right? I want the current date and time to be printed. Datetime.datetime.now. Datetime.datetime.now means what is the current time now. Just it prints the current date and time. 17/12/2023, 6 that whatever that time. Right? In my system time is 6:34 only. That's why it is printing that time. See here, 17th December, 6:30. This time is set as. Okay. For loop. Next is for loop is totally different here in Python. For loop is made powerful in Python. For loop executes set of statements for every element. For loop executes set of statements for every element of collection object. Observe carefully, the for loop is totally different as compared with other programmings. X equal to, if you have got some list like this 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So for P in X, print P. For P in X, print P. P takes 10, prints the 10. P takes 20, prints the 20. P takes 30 and prints that 30. P takes 40 and prints that 40. Each time it takes one value and prints it. Here also indentation to be followed. Here colon should be kept. Press enter, right? Indentation. For P in X, print P. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So observe this. X equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I've taken a list. If I apply for loop, you can take any variable name, not only here. Just check this, right? See, first P takes 10, P takes 20, P takes 30, P takes 40, P takes 50. Each time it takes one variable and prints. You can take any variable, not only P, you can take A in X, B in X, C in X. Okay. Any variable name, not only P, A or B or C or value or val, anything you can take here. X means this list. If the list has got 5 elements, 5 times this for loop executes. If the list has got 10 values, 10 elements, 10 times it executes. Each time it takes one value and prints it. For P in X, print P. P takes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. So you got P takes 10, prints P takes 20, prints P takes 30, and P takes 40, P takes 50, and prints it. Yes. For example, for the same, for P in X, indentation should be taken compulsorily. Print good evening. How many times this good evening gets printed? Everyone try to answer. How many times it is good evening? First P
5
takes
times.
10 and prints good evening. Second time P takes 20 and prints good evening. 5 times 5 values it takes. But previously, instead of printing P, printing good evening, 5 times it executes, right?
If I want to print value along with this string, how do we write here in the Python?
P next. You want what?
Value also like a 10, P value also.
P comma hello. P comma
Okay.
like good evening. 10 good evening, 20 good evening, 30, 40.
Okay.
I want to print a good evening for 1,000 times. Do you think I need to specify a list of 1,000 elements? Here 5 elements, that's why 5 times.
No need to mention 1,000 times.
How can I print a good evening for 1,000 times? Using for loop.
Use range function, sir.
So here we have got range function, right? Range of n. Range of n means generates values from 0 to 9. Generates values from 0 to n minus 1. So for P in range of 10, print P. What are the values it prints? What is the first P value it takes from this? Range of 10 means what? 0 to 9.
0 to 9.
Means first P takes 0, prints it. P takes 1, prints it. P takes 2. 0 to 9 it prints. For example, if I want to print like this, for P in range of 10, 20, can take any variable, not only P, I can say Q here. What are the values now it prints? Try to answer. What are the values it prints? 10 to 20, 10 to 9,
10 to 19.
10 to 19. Yes, 10 to 19. 10 to 19. Now for P in a range of 20 to 30, 2. 20 to 30 with the increment of 2. What are the values? Increment of 2.
20, 22. Like that.
20, 22, 24, 26, 28. for P in range of 40, 30, the decrement of 1. Print P means 40 to 31. 40 to 31, 40 to 30 with the decrement, right? Yes. Okay, understood it for loop syntax.
Yes.
So next, how to define while loop and functions in Python, functions, how to define functions, functional programming. So can we have one separate extra session, right? Other than our regular session for this Python, one more session I want, right? On this Python syntaxes, not to disturb our regular sessions on Saturday and Sunday. Can we have one session next Friday on this Python again? Hello, if it is fine for all.
Yes. Yes, we can have fine
Yes.
for me.
Yes.
So Friday, like evening, if it is fine for everyone, like 7 to 8.
Yes, I can.
Sure, sir.
Everyone.
Yes, sir.
7 p.m. IST, right?
7 p.m. IST.
Oh,
Try to confirm on Python, right? On Python syntaxes. So I want to take one more session, not on Saturday. Saturday we'll go
Even
with
you can extend 7 to 9 also. That's fine.
7 to 9, not possible. 6 to 8 I
Hmm.
can do.
That is also fine. I'll
Six.
do.
So okay, one thing. So whatever you did up to now, right? See this, since from the starting onwards, whatever I did, I'll just copy it.
Yep.
So this one,
Is
whatever
it possible to export? Is it possible to export the
you
whole
want,
things?
should I forward all this what I did?
Yes.
So if you are practicing also, if you want to, whatever you did, if you want to store it, right? What I will do, just I'll copy this. Shift 1 second. Otherwise, do one thing. So here, select all, everything selected, select all, say edit, select all, you say edit, copy, you say. I'm opening a separate notepad. I'm opening a separate note and control B, pasting everything. From the starting, whatever was there. So this thing I'll remove this. So if you type PySpark, right, on your, you'll get whatever we discussed from the starting, right, everything.
until we discussed everything is the Spark, Python related, right? So now you're showing in the PySpark. So it means all the commands, everything is same.
See, in this PySpark prompt only I have executed, right? In this PySpark prompt only you can execute Python code also.
Okay, so in this case, in the command layer or any syntax, is everything same between PySpark and Python?
So totally Spark is an execution model we are implementing using Python language. The coding, everything goes in Python language here. So
Okay.
So see Spark, you can also code with Java, Python, Scala, or language. But the behavior of the Spark will be same in all the languages. Only the coding will be changed. For example, coding is changed means whenever you are writing any code, for example, here, if you talk about Java, talk about Scala, you talk about Python. In Java, you say int x. In Scala, you say var x. In Python, you will say only x. In say int x equal to 10, if you say here var x equal to 10, you say here you will say directly x equal to 10. That is the difference only in coding wise. But Spark related functions, everything remains same in all that.
Oh,
Whichever
okay.
language you are using, Spark related functions, whatever Spark functions are there, the same functions to be used in all the languages. But whatever Python, whatever the coding wise, in Python defining function will be in one way. In Scala, it will be in different way. In Java, it will be different way.
Okay,
Right?
got it.
So that's the only thing, right? Fine.
And you are going to share the installation for Ubuntu, you mentioned, right? The document or kind of thing.
So this video you can follow, right? I said at the start of the session how to do it. Still, if you are facing problem at the next session, you can ask me, right? If you are facing any problem, right?
Sir, you said about PySpark in Jupyter. Hello? Hello, sir. By the end of the session, you said like we will be seeing how to use PySpark in Jupyter. So can you?
Yesterday notes everyone received, right?
No, sir. No, within a very short time, the session got ended actually before download has happened.
So everyone are in the.
Files not
Okay,
received.
one second. So yesterday's and today's, 1 second.
Actually, yesterday once you pasted in the chat, immediately you disconnected. So by the time when we download, it is already
Okay,
closed.
one second.
So this link will be permanent, right, sir? From furthermore, or is it going to again change? Class link.
Pardon? Only
So
videos,
link
everything.
class. Yeah.
Videos, are you getting the videos? I'm asking.
Yes, we are receiving it. Around last 5 sessions, we have received.
Yesterday's video you got everyone, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Videos were received, but you said the software uploaded before this class, but that software is not available.
Software check in your Google Drive, right? At the start of the session, just 5 minutes before the session started, I forwarded.
Yeah, we have received in the Google Drive.
Google Drive, you can see Hadoop and PySpark. In that you can work with Hadoop and PySpark, Spark with Python, and Spark with Scala. So you can see, like, I forwarded the notes, PySpark notes of and this Python examples what we discussed today, right? So
Yeah, you shared one zip file, Hadoop Ubuntu VMware. That one you are talking, right?
Yes.
And one more is the text one is a key.
Yes. Keys 2 I forwarded.
Okay, got it.
So everyone do one thing. You can just go to Google and just download this Anaconda. Just say Anaconda. Anaconda download, you say. Everyone download Anaconda. The first one, whatever you get, right? The free download.
Anaconda is for Python or PySpark?
The Anaconda, Anaconda is for all Python, PySpark, data engineering, and for data science also. So it's everything you need to start in data science on your workstation, right? It's a toolkit, I can say. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down to the bottom of this. Scroll down. Okay. Can you see in Python? See, this is for Windows. See, this is for Windows. This is for Mac OS. Linux. So this Windows, you can just download this and install it. Normal installation. Say next, 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 next. Okay, you will get multiple IDs like Jupyter Notebook. You will be getting Spider. You will be getting PyCharm. You will be getting. Okay, download this and install. Normal installation only. Saying next, next, next. Okay, fine. So in the next week, I'll be showing you, right, how to work in different environments, the coding wise, right, as you asked. And Friday, we will have a session on this Python syntaxes, right? 7 to 8 using the same link. And from here on, you can follow the same link. You can save this link, right? There won't be any change in the link from here on. Okay, fine. So Friday 7 to 8, we'll have some syntaxes on Python. We'll have some discussion on Python. And Saturday, Sunday, 6:30, we'll have. Yes. And
Friday 7 p.m., right, sir?
7 p.m. 7 p.m. in the evening. If anyone unable to attend the video, you'll be getting by that or by next day morning, you can just go through that, right? If you got any queries, you can ask me. Friday, you want?
Friday you'll be sending the new link, sir? For the
No, this
same link.
today's link will be
Same
up
link.
the end of the course.
Okay, so
Today's link
Friday it
will
was the special class, that is why I was just
So
Friday
what class is it? What we are going to
Python syntax, some more functions, the other things we'll be discussing. Python only, right? And Saturday, I'll be going with RTDs, transformations and actions practicals. I'll be going directly. Saturday, practicals on this RTDs, transformations and actions, different ways of creating RTDs. These practicals will be there, right? And also, I'll be showing how to run on the different environment on Saturday. Fine. Okay. So I'm stopping for now. And
Sir, one question actually. What is the use of Anaconda? I didn't understand actually here. We need to install something or what?
Anaconda, download it and install it. In that, we'll be having Jupyter Notebook, right? And different IDs. It's a group of IDs. Anaconda has got group of IDs. Jupyter Notebook, Spider ID, PyCharm ID, multiple IDs will be there. Means in real time, we use IDs for executing this. So those IDs are available in this Anaconda distributions. Okay. So I'll show you, right, how to work on that, how to execute on that. Fine.
So we have to install in the Windows machine, you mean, right?
So and 1 second, the other people, right? Those who are attending Scoop, can we continue
Yes, sir.
now? A small topic is left out in the Scoop. Can we continue now? Fine for you, everyone, right? Or on Thursday?
Yeah. Thursday at what time, sir? If
7
you
to
want
8.
Let it be Thursday only, sir. I think it
Yeah.
will be too much.
So, okay, that's why it's delayed. That's why I'm asking. 7 to 8, the
Oh.
Scoop, whatever left out, I'll be discussing, right? And
Sure,
Friday Python syntaxes. So I'll be forwarding the notes of Scoop, right?
Sir, forward the total notes, sir, from the start to the end in one file actually.
Scoop you're talking.
Not only Scoop.
The other things. Okay, the other ones.
Total
Fine.
in one zip file. Yeah.
Okay.
Thursday also we have a class.
Pardon?
Thursday, do we have a class?
Thursday, the Scoop left out thing I'll be discussing 7 to 8.
Okay. One more question.
Yes.
Yeah, for that Hadoop batch, are we going to cover Impala as well?
No, Hive will be discussed.
So is it same? Like Hive?
Mostly Hive is, yeah, both are same, but Hive mostly preferred. There are only jobs on Hive, right? If you have knowledge on Hive.
Okay.
Yes.
So DB is same, right? Like Hive.
Yeah, Hive will be similar to Hive only Impala, but mostly Hive only preferred, but Impala very rarely they will be using it.
Okay. So we are covering Hive as well, right?
Yes,
Means
yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So you'll be showing something on cloud as well?
Yeah, I'll be showing on Databricks.
Sir,
Or,
do we have
uh,
5:30 class today or not?
That's what I was keeping on Thursday, right? 7 to 8.
Okay, so that will be on 7 to 8.
Thursday 7 to 8. Friday you'll be having Python discussions.
Sir, I have not received the software in my Google Drive.
Yes, once ping me, right?
Yeah,
Ping in
ping in
WhatsApp
WhatsApp. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
with your mail ID. Google, that's Google.
Yeah, sure. I will give my email. Sure.
Your name,
Srinivas.
PySpark batch, name and mail ID. Say
Yeah,
that
sure.
you are from PySpark batch, your name and mail ID. Okay, fine.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thanks.
So I'm stopping for now. We'll continue, right? For Python discussion on Friday.